Hi, I'm Lucas,
And I'm Gianna.
and we're aware that crime in Fitchburg, especially gun violence, is a major issue throughout the city. Now, crime is a big issue throughout many cities across the world. No matter where you live, you've probably heard at least one story of a recent crime at least once a month. Some cities are safer than others, but did you know that Fitchburg is not really considered top class when it comes to safety?
Wait, what?
That's right. According to an FBI crime index from 2018, Fitchburg is safer than only 22% of U.S. cities. It has a crime rate of 244.7, which is higher than 75.8% of U.S. cities. Plus, over the past 10 years, Fitchburg has consistently had a violent crime rate that is twice the U.S. average.
The chances of you becoming a victim of a crime in Fitchburg is 1 in 38, which is higher than 95% of cities in Massachusetts.
Whoa. Case in point, on April 10, 2018, a threat of a man with a gun near Sizer School caused the school to temporarily go into lockdown. The threat was eventually found to be a false alarm, but is still proof that crime can happen anywhere around the school. What was your first reaction to the announcement of the lockdown?
It was actually said to be a privacy mode, so I really didn't think much of it. I thought we were just continuing on with our day and was unaware of what was going on around us.
But even though this was a false alarm, that was not the only scary thing that happened that week. That same day, the suspicious death of a 6-year-old girl occurred on Stony Brook Road, which is only 2 miles away from Sizer and just over a mile away from Sima Park, where Sizer holds their soccer and cross-country events in the fall.
So how do you feel about all these crimes happening near the fields?
It's a little unsettling.
And shootings and murders are not the only publicized crimes that have happened in Fitchburg. Various stories of domestic assault, rape, explosions, burglaries, and other kinds of crime have been reported over the last 2 years.
Can you talk about the other crimes you've witnessed in Fitchburg?
Right outside my house, I saw an assault happen. It was just short and quick, and I just saw one guy punch another, and then I kind of walked away from it. I've seen drug dealings happen, or at least something that I'm pretty sure was drug dealing.
A recent survey was even conducted at Sizer showing that 66.7% of Sizer students that live in Fitchburg have seen or experienced a crime, and 86.7% of students know someone that has seen or experienced a crime in the city. According to the survey, only 13.3% of these students feel safe in the city 100% of the time, which just goes to show how dangerous the city can really be.
Now, with all these terrifying stories of violence going on in Fitchburg, the question is, what can be done to make it stop?
Well, in James E. Ryan's book, Wait, What?, he asks an essential question. How can I help? So tell me, how can we help stop crime in Fitchburg?
I think communication is key. If you're asking me about like the false alarm about it all, I think it's really important that communication is key so that we know what is going on outside of our school.
I think, the first thing we can do is if we see something, we report it. And then we always just have to kind of keep our eyes and ears open. If you see something that doesn't look right, you should, tell me or another higher figure authority. And if I see something, I should, bring it immediately back to the school and to the police.
You guys couldn't have said it any better. Obviously, communication is key to stopping crime in the city.
If you see something suspicious happening on or around campus, always make sure to let the university police know before it gets bad. You can contact them by calling 978-665-3111.
You can also call the Fitchburg Police Department at 978-345-4355.
Simply calling 911 from your cell phone will connect you with the Massachusetts State Police, who will then have to transfer your call over to Fitchburg, and this could take some time. So if you want an immediate response for your emergency, it's best to dial a number specifically for the Fitchburg Police.
And if you live in Fitchburg, you might want to make sure your home is safe and secure at all times. You can do this by making sure everything is locked when it should be and is placed in areas where you know they can't be stolen or destroyed.
Now, despite all these crime stories, the overall crime rates in Fitchburg seem to be going down, which does mean some progress is being made. Plus, the state of Massachusetts has recently sent funds to the city to help stop gang violence. However, the rates are declining very slowly, with violent crime rates only going down by 20% in 2018. If we want change to happen fast, we need these rates to drop by at least 50% every year. Therefore, it is very important that students know how to deal with crime if they encounter something bad happening within the city.
All of the stories that were covered in this video happened over the span of the last 2 years, and it's our job to stop them from popping up.
For the city where we spend most of our lives is relatively dangerous, and we need to be almost 100% safe for all of our students. Remember, it only takes one phone call to make a difference in our city.
So come and join us in our battle against crime and violence in the city of Fitchburg.